He was set to go on trial 1 week from today, but now Stephen Mcdaniel pleads guilty to murder.
He's the Mercer Law School grad who strangled and dismembered his classmate and neighbor Lauren Giddings back in 2011.
WGXA's own Shanti Tager joins us live in studio to tell you more about the deal that Mcdaniel accepted from prosecutors and what he faces as a punishment.
Well, before Judge Howard Sims sentenced Stephen Mcdaniel to life in prison, Sims called him the third truly evil person he has had in his courtroom. While there is a possibility Mcdaniel will one day be granted parole, the prosecution and defense in the case say the deal accepted today was the best possible outcome. Walking straight into the courtroom and standing in front of Judge Howard Sims, Stephen Mcdaniel pleads guilty to 1 count of malice murder for the June 2011 dismemberment slaying of his neighbor and fellow Mercer Law classmate Lauren Giddings. District Attorney David Cook laid out the deal offered by prosecutors, a written confession detailing what Mcdaniel did and the waiver of his rights to appeal. In a press conference after the hearing, Cook says the deal offers closure to Giddings' friends and family.
I wanted them to be in the position and for the community to be in a position where we knew justice was not only certain, but justice was final.
Mcdaniel is sentenced to life in prison. His defense attorney, Frank Hogue, agrees with the decision.
I think it was the right outcome. It's good that Stephen accepted responsibility for what he did. The sentence was appropriate for what he did.
Recent evidence uncovered by GBI computer forensic investigators may have compelled Mcdaniel to accept a plea deal. Cook says investigators found pictures of Giddings on a camera Mcdaniel used to spy on her. He says computer records also show Mcdaniel researched a security device Giddings used on her door.
Over the course of the last several months, there was less confidence on the other side.
That's what finally persuaded him to do what he did today.
Mcdaniel will be eligible for parole in 2041 after spending 30 years in prison, but Cook and Hogue say it's unlikely he will ever be released.
Because of the detailed admission of guilt, I do not expect any parole board will ever agree to his release.
We've been candid with them. The likelihood is high that they will not ever release him. And yeah, my guess is he probably won't get released.
While Mcdaniel laid out what he did with Giddings in his confession, Hogue says a motive for the killing may never be known.
He doesn't quite know himself why he did it.
Mcdaniel's family members were not present in the courtroom for today's hearing at the time of the murder. Mcdaniel and Giddings had both recently graduated Mercer Law School and were studying for the bar exam. Reporting live in studio, Shanti Tager, WGXA.